Hey everybody, welcome to the last Saturday drill class of 2020. Thank goodness this year is almost over. Hopefully next year will be much improved. We're going to be doing longsword work today, and I've set up our prototype of our new pell design. I'll be talking about that a little bit later, but we've set it up with a movable arm so that it can hold a sword in different guard positions. We can move it around to just about any angle and set this up as a target, and we've got our nice face target there as well. We will also soon have a video of how we made that. We will have several of them at the Zornhau, but also people will be able to make their own. It's a pretty good design, if I do say so myself. All right, so we're going to start the class with some of our standard warm-up exercises, and I'm going to move this guy a little bit off to the side. And as usual, we're going to start with our foot rotation, so feet about shoulder width apart, weight on the balls of your feet, rotate to one side, and then to the other side and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and then we're gonna do flipping into the thumb grip. So from the handshake grip, up into the thumb grip and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other hand, and remember we wanna keep this in the hand as much as possible. My arm is staying fairly stable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and then we're going to do the windshield wiper. We'll start with the right hand, and we are going to do going from the long grip to half swording to the long grip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And on the other hand, we're just going to do it with the hand. Remember, your elbow should be tucked close to your side and your forearm parallel to the floor. So to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and we'll do the tsuken one. So this is the one where starting in the middle, arms extended, we're gonna pull back to our left hip, forward, back to our right hip, forward, and the whole way through, again, our arms are extended and flexible. We're not pulling up like a T-Rex. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so the last one we're going to do today is my favorite, the rotator cuff one. So we're going to hold the sword in a reverse grip like this, upper arm parallel to the floor, sword also parallel to the floor, rotate down, hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we are going to do a little bit of footwork again today, and we're going to mostly just work on our passing steps. What you do with your sword is up to you, but really we want to focus on the steps. So with the passing steps, I'm going to rotate on the balls of my feet like this, and then pass forward. And we're going to go forward across the room. So if you run out of room, start doing backward steps, I'm going to go forward across and then backwards. All right? So rotate and pass, rotate, step, 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 and I'm just going to start going backwards now. Rotate, step, 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 rotate, step. Now we're going to do 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Again, since you probably don't have a sword hall in your house, you may run out of room. If you run out of space, start doing 2 back, 1 forward until you run out of room again. So I'm going to do 2 forward, 1 back till I get to the other side, and that will be the amount we do today. So rotate, step, 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 rotate, step. That's enough. All right, so today we're going to be going over the hidden strikes. We're not going to be doing them in the order they're presented in the manuscripts. I've chosen a particular order, and on a couple of them, we're going to do some of the variant versions that we don't cover very often. But for the first ones, we're going to start out very basic, and we're going to start with the Zornhau or the Counterstrike, which is identical mechanically to the Oberhau or just our basic strike from the shoulder. And we're going to break that down into parts. So set up my opponent here. So we're going to start with just doing the extension. And when I extend, I'm pointing my sword almost at my opponent's face, not quite usually. And remember, we want this to be a direct line forward. The point is traveling in a straight line, not in a curving arc. All right? So starting from the tower guard, extend, reset, that's 1. Extend, reset, extend, reset, extend, reset, extend, reset, that's 5. Extend, reset, extend, reset, extend, reset, 2 more, extend, reset, last one, extend, reset. All right, so now we're going to put in the foot rotation, but not the step. So we're going to extend, and then when we rotate, it will bring my point into line with my opponent's face. All right, so I'm letting my body and hips turn as my feet turn. All right, so extend, rotate, reset, 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 3 more, extend, rotate, reset, extend, rotate, reset, last one, extend, rotate. And now we're going to put in the step. So it will be extend, rotate, step. And with our step, we displace our opponent's sword and stab them in the face or generate a threat, depending upon how we're doing here. Yeah. All right, so extend, rotate, step, reset, 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 that's 5, extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step, 3 more, extend, rotate, step, 2 more, extend, rotate, step, last one, extend, rotate, step. All right, now part of the reason why I wanted to focus on breaking that down for today's class is because it puts the focus on this moment here when we have extended but not committed our body forward. And that's the point at which we can still decide to do any of our hidden strikes. And we sometimes call that the decision point or the transition point or Sprechfenster, the speaking window. And for most of our other strikes, when we reach here, the next step is to turn into the thumb grip. We're going to start with the shielder, the Sheitelhau. And so for this one, we're striking with our short edge. So I'm extending, and as I rotate, I'm flipping into the thumb grip, which is turning so that my reverse edge is now leading, and then I'm going to shear down and step, and I'm slicing with the reverse edge of the sword, with the short edge. All right? So it'll be extend, Sprechfenster, rotate, step. All right? But I'm just going to say extend, Sprechfenster, step. So, extend, Sprechfenster, step, reset, 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 3 more, extend, Sprechfenster, step, 2 more, extend, Sprechfenster, step, last one, extend, Sprechfenster, step. All right? So that's the Shielhau, and we do have some variations on that, but in some ways it is the simplest of the hidden strikes. And in the Kushner's Messerfechten, that is the only version of it that they give us. Except that almost everything we do is kind of a variation of a Shielhau anyway. So the next one we're going to do is the Thwarter, which has the most variations, but at its heart is the simplest other one. So again, we're going to be extending, going into Sprechfenster, but then as we step, we're going to be scooping upward with our cut. And with the pell right now, I'm going to have to be a little bit closer if I want to pick up the sword. So let's extend, rotate the feet into Sprechfenster, and then scoop up with the slice. And maybe I'll just do this one to the air. This is the prototype. The other elements will work better later. So extend, Sprechfenster, cut. Reset, extend, Sprechfenster, cut. Reset, extend, Sprechfenster, cut, reset, extend, Sprechfenster, cut, reset, extend, Sprechfenster, cut, that's 5, extend, Sprechfenster, cut, reset, extend, Sprechfenster, cut, 3 more, extend, Sprechfenster, cut, 2 more, extend, Sprechfenster, cut, 1 more, extend, Sprechfenster, cut. All right, so that is the Thwarter, and we do have, of course, lots of variations on that, including doing a second Thwarter to the other side. That's sort of the basic version of it. We have 2 more hidden strikes to look at. The next one we're going to do is the Waker, the Krumphau. And this is the one that is like a windshield wiper that we do the little warm-up for each time. And the version of this we normally focus on is doing a Krumphau to our opponent's blade, and then a winding or a second Krumphau action to their face. But there is actually a simpler Krumphau that only works in some circumstances. But we're going to use the pell to do that. And this is the Krumphau to the hands. And so how this one is going to work is I'm going to extend, and then when I flip into Sprechfenster, I'm actually not going to rotate my feet this time. Because now I'm going to step wide and forward, and I'm cutting right to the hands here. I'm going to be honest, I find this very risky in almost all circumstances, and I'd love a better interpretation, but it is just sort of the default Krumphau. So we're going to do that. So again, it'll be extend, Sprechfenster, but no rotation, step and cut, all right? And I'm driving my pommel across under my hands until my wrists come together. So extend, extend, Sprechfenster, cut. Reset, extend, Sprechfenster, cut. I keep wanting to jump the gun. Extend, Sprechfenster, cut. Reset, extend, Sprechfenster, cut. Reset, extend, Sprechfenster, cut. That's 5. Extend, Sprechfenster, cut. Reset, extend, Sprechfenster, cut. 3 more. Extend, Sprechfenster, cut. Extend, Sprechfenster, cut. Last one. Extend, Sprechfenster, cut. All right. Now there's another variation on this that we normally do against somebody who is standing against us in ox. And while this pell is adjustable, it takes a fair amount of effort to move this all the way up into ox and have it stay there. And we can do it here anyway. And for this one, we're going to start the same way. Extend, Sprechfenster, but I'm going to step even wider. Actually, I'm going to do it from a little bit further away as well. So that when I do my cut, I'm striking short underneath their blade. Then I'm going to wind up underneath into ox and step forward to stab them in the face, displacing on the other side. So this ends up being like a change through, and it is part of the Viersetzen version of the Krumphau against ox. All right? So again, extend, Sprechfenster, step, wind, step. 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 That's 5. Extend, Sprechfenster, step, wind, step. Extend, Sprechfenster, step, wind, step. 3 more. Extend, Sprechfenster, step, wind, step. 2 more. Extend, Sprechfenster, step, wind, step. Last one. Extend, Sprechfenster, step, wind, step. All right. So that's what we're going to do for the waker. Now, our 5th hidden strike is different from the others, and it is the parter. And it is most similar in some ways to the Zornhau because we don't go into the thumb grip. So when we do our extension, even though we're changing direction with the sword, we're not switching here. We can still do a parter from here, but it's harder. So with this one, our basic version is that we're going to extend here and then lift the pommel so that the long edge is leading. And you can see I need a relaxed grip, and I want to be looking under my sword here. The other thing is that this version puts me all bent up. So So I want to take a step back in order to get better structure, but also we use this if somebody's attacking our leg to get out of the way. And that is one of the uses for the parter. So it's going to be extend, lift, and we're going to rotate on the balls of our feet with that lift and pass back. All right, so 10 of those. Extend, lift, back. Reset, 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 that's 5. Extend, lift, back. Reset, extend, lift, back. Reset, 3 more. Extend, lift, back. 2 more. Extend, lift, back. Last one. Extend, lift, back. All right. Now, there is a funny thing. That is definitely the most common and useful way that we teach the parter. They never clearly say in the manuscripts that you're doing that with a step back. And there are other uses that seem to use a step forward, which is very tricky in terms of our feet. But we're going to look at one of those, which we're going to do with a spring step. So the step is going to be similar to what we did with the Krumphau, with the waker, in that I'm stepping wide. So I'm going to extend, lift, and step out here, and then I'm going to triangle step. And I like to make this triangle step, I'm going to do this further away from the screen, I like to make the triangle step fairly large, so that I'm actually pulling a little bit away again to keep my distance fairly far. Normally against a right-handed opponent, because we're springing to their left, we are moving away from the sword or from their sword side, which shortens their ability to reach us, hopefully. All right? So it's going to be extend, lift, step, triangle. All right? Extend, lift, step, triangle. Reset, 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 extend, lift, step, triangle. 3 more. Extend, lift, step, triangle. 2 more. Extend, lift, step, triangle. Last one. Extend, lift, step, triangle. All right, so that was a quick review of our 5 hidden strikes, including a couple of slight variations from what we normally do, particularly with the waker and the parter. I hope you enjoyed that, and for those who celebrate Christmas, have a Merry Christmas, and we will see you again in January.